What's up? Been a while since I posted anything on YouTube, but I'm just getting sick and tired of this BS. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. And what I'm going to be talking about is abortion. Now, personally, I don't agree with it. I think it's wrong and I don't think it should exist. However, I live in a world where not everything I want, goes the way I want it to. So I deal with it. But I don't know if you heard, a lot of y'all probably have heard about the governor of Illinois passing a bill that immediately repeals a bunch of laws. One of them being essentially criminal. What was it said? Essentially, the abortion clinics cannot get in trouble or won't get in trouble. Won't be given criminal charges for what they do or if they do something wrong. And also the health and safety checkups would stop. Well, if not stop, then become extremely rare. And the governor of Illinois, who is a chubby man himself, I saw a picture of this man, he said this is for women's health. Think about that. Taking away, it takes away the stuff. Yeah, I don't like the fact that it takes that away, because I'm pro-life. However, ignoring that and focusing on the fact that they're taking away health and safety checkups for the clinic and saying that, they're taking away so many rules and regulations. I'm trying to figure out, has it even gotten to the point where does it have to be a doctor to, take care of the abortion? Or are they essentially allowing anyone to just shove a hanger up in there? Oh, they know what they're doing. Anybody can do an abortion. How is that women's health? That's what I want to know. If it's actually women's health, leave the safety and health checkups and leave other regulations in there. Why the fuck wouldn't you want a doctor doing it? Because a doctor would know what the fuck he's doing because he knows the anatomy, especially if that's his area of expertise. He knows the anatomy of a woman or of a human. Why the fuck wouldn't you let an expert take care of it? Would you give your car or a Ferrari to an everyday mechanic that works on trucks, like Ford trucks? You wouldn't give a Maserati to a Ford dealer to take care of. You wouldn't give a Maserati to your next door neighbor to take care of. Why the hell would you give something more important, which is your health and your body, to someone who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing? It's when they say that it's for women's health, it's bullshit. Because if it actually was, they would want the safety and health checkups. That way, they know beyond a shadow of a doubt that women won't be leaving with complications. Because I have heard stories, and I know it's fact, because I've seen statistics about women leaving an abortion clinic with complications because it was a botched operation, or it somehow got botched. I don't know, but that makes it more likely. And then legalizing also partial birth abortions. Do any of y'all know how they do that? They bring the child out, but feet first, which is dangerous not only for the child, but specifically for the mother. Because there's a chance that umbilical cord will get wrapped around the child's neck or wrapped around the child. And if that happens, it will tug and it could pull off the wall. My mom almost died because of natural complications like that. Because her placenta previa, I believe it's what it's called, but it's where the umbilical cord, the placenta, was breaking away from the wall. And so that caused my mom to bleed out internally. And doing Birthing a baby breech, partial birth abortions is birthing a baby breech part of the way, everything except for their head, because if their head's out, then that's considered murder in most states. But bringing out their head, they take a tube or a needle or something, stick it up the nose, they scramble the brains, and then suck them out. That is how a partial birth abortion is done. And there are so many complications. So many complications that could happen. So many, like, risks for your health and for you living. I can understand if you don't want to deal with the child. Or if you were a victim of rape and assault and you got pregnant by it. I understand that, and I am sorry for you that you had to endure that. And I understand more for you guys than any other woman that just ended up fucking around and wanted to have an abortion. I feel for you guys. Everybody else, they have no excuse in my eyes. But you guys, I got you. I understand why you would go there. Or why you may be forced to go there. Either way. Like, this bullshit is not for women's health. And also, something a family member of mine had pointed out was, think about when they're doing this. When a bunch of these laws are being passed. This is the primary. We're getting ready for the primary, I should say. We are getting for election year, essentially. Next year is election year. Or this year, I forget, honestly, it's been a while. But either way, we're getting ready for an election. They're pandering. People are pandering for votes. If they truly cared about women's health, they would keep certain regulations in there, certain rules, regulations, and procedures, especially, and I cannot stress this enough, especially if it has to do with these safety and health checkups. If it doesn't have that, it's not about women's health at all. And it's sure as hell, because he was saying is a step forward. That sure as hell ain't a step forward. That's a jump into a pit full of spikes that are poison tipped. Like, no. You want to have an abortion, fine. Or you're being forced to have an abortion, people want you to, like, however you end up having an abortion. Like, you want to have an abortion, go ahead. I ain't going to agree with you. None of that's going to change. I ain't going to agree with you. Okay? But at least make sure that you're being safe. Like, I just want you to live. I want the baby to live too. However, like, and then, like, partial, like, anyway, that's the main thing. Also, ignore this, because this is supposed to be a university. I don't go to this university. I just got a random shirt from somebody, so I'm not associated with them. Just thought I'd disclaim that. Or I'll put a disclaimer in the beginning. I don't know. But anyway, sorry for the awkward pauses and whatnot. But that is what I wanted to rant about. You can share your thoughts. You are more than welcome. Just be respectful to each other. If you want to have a discussion, we'll have a discussion. You want to have an argument or just say bullshit to get people riled up, go the fuck on. Okay? This is another place. Anywho. Other than that, woosah. Anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. This is just me venting and just sharing a small portion of my political views. So, have a good one, y'all. Love you.